How's it going, everyone? Back with another. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow already, Jules. Appreciate it. Today is going to be a little bit different here. Today I'm going to be streaming um, Abzan with a new edition for More of the Spark. It's Karn. Karn's kind of taken over Modern, and we're gonna see if Karn fits in a mid-range shell. I think it's one of those cards where it's very powerful because it can tutor anything and anything that you kind of need at that spot. Like if you're under a lot of pressure, you can tutor it in Snaring Bridge. If you're head on board and you can protect Karn, you can slam a Lattice and your opponent can't cast spells anymore. So it's something to test. I feel like in mid-range, one of the biggest knacks against it is you draw the wrong half of your deck, and being able to have a Wish tutor board and be able to fetch a Witch Bane Orb against something like Ad Nauseam or like Valakut or an Ensnaring Bridge against aggro or Graveyard Hate from the sideboard. It seems worth testing. I played a couple games prior to this, and it didn't feel good because your sideboard's kind of warped, and it's hard because when you're against a deck like Dredge or something that's based on the graveyard, you want to mulligan aggressively towards Yard Hate, you're really only bringing in two copies of Spell Bombs. So when you're trying to mulligan, you might see a Karn, but that might be too slow. So when you're trying to mulligan aggressively for a piece of Yard Hate in the opener, it's pretty hard, and it's not very consistent. So I feel like it's one of those decks where you gain a little bit more points pre-board, but you definitely lose points post-board because your deck is diluted from sideboard hate than what it normally would be. I can see the fourth trophy of a Pulse, but Noble Hierarch does help make Pulse feel less bad. It is pretty. It doesn't feel good from what I've been testing, but it is a small sample size, and I kind of wanted to stream it just to have it on video and just to see how well it does play, because it might be wrong. Like, it might look bad, but it actually might be better than it actually plays. The one slot that I'm kind of debating about is the Dark Confidant slot. I feel like Dark Confidant and Snaring Bridge is just a really bad nombo. You guys, you obviously don't want to draw extra cards within Snaring Bridge, and if you have to play out your hand, and if you play a Bob, you can just either die to it or just draw 2 lands. Like, you can draw a patch of 4 lands in a row. You can't play your lands, and you could get attacked down. So, I agree in general, but I'm kind of building within the deck. Lingering Souls being able to protect our Karn is kind of a big deal. That's the only reason why I have the third Souls. Being able to protect our walkers is pretty key. So I also had Grimflares instead of Dark Confidants. I only have Bobs because I was talking about it with Flying Delver. He likes Bobs better. I like Bobs better in the format, but I think Grimflare might be better in the deck just because it does a nombo with Ensnaring Bridge and it combos better with more souls. Because we're trying to... I don't know how much we should build around the Karn, but having more 4-drops in a deck with Bobs also doesn't feel that good either. Especially when there's a minimum amount of life gain. There's no Kaya, like you mentioned. There's no Siege Rhino. There's no Cletus. And there's no Collective Brutality in the main. I might just audible and have a Grimflare in here instead, but I'm still thinking about it just for this league. I might just try the Bobs. I'm thinking about just running a friendly off the bat and then just kind of see how it feels first before I do competitively. If we just don't crash and burn. If we just crash and burn, then I'm not gonna even fucking bother. But I think we're gonna just start with a friendly just to see if we just don't crash and burn. Because because I've won games just based off the BGX shell, and I've had games where I had Karn in hand, and I just didn't want to cast it because it didn't do anything to the board. It was just like a 4-drop that can't block, that can't protect itself, doesn't do anything, and it just, you're pretty much tapping out to cast like a worldly tutor or a mystical tutor, or some sort of tutor, right? Sorry, an enlightened tutor, where it costs 4 mana and you're kind of waiting a turn to slam this Hail Mary card, which might be worth it. I mean, slamming a Witchbane Orb against, you know, Valakut, it could be good. Other than that, I don't know. I'll probably try a friendly with Bob's just to see how it feels. I kind of want Grimflare. I like Grimflare more. I'm still debating about it. I might switch it. Just because it just nombos so much of the rest of the deck, because the deck's a lot more clunkier. I don't know. Flying Delver tested it a little bit more than I did, and I think he likes Bob's more. I'll probably just stick with it. We'll see. I'll just stick with the list that I posted earlier. I have Settled Records over Damnation just because we have Noble Hierarchs in the deck. Someone posted they wanted a 4th Hierarch, and I just don't know what to cut for it. It could be the 3rd Souls. That might be... That actually just might be correct, just having the 4th Hierarch. I don't know if I have the 4th Hierarch, though. I do have the 4th Hierarch. That might just be the correct... Because, like, I can chump with Hierarch. And being able to turn 2 Veil, turn 3 Karn is pretty big. I might just do that. And Noble Hierarch can block too. So I might just do this, like 4 Hierarchs, just to maximize the ability to play an earlier Karn. More mana sources to cast Mycosynth Lattice. I might just do that. I might just do that change. Let's just roll with it. Let's just start friendly league. Let's just play. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna start with a friendly league because I don't know how well it's going to be. I don't want to just jump into a competitive league without really fine tuning this list. I didn't play that much. The deck I've been testing Noble Hierarchs and regular Abzan. If you guys are curious, this is a list that I've been kind of working on, just in general. It has a Kaya main. I guess I could have swapped the Noble Hierarch with the Stirring Well for a Tree Double Edge, just because of the white mana that Noble Hierarch provides. That's probably the correct play. I probably should have done that. You're probably right. I mean, I could always change it for the next league if it does. If we don't crash and burn here. Dahlia, go. Sounds pretty bad. This hand has no pressure, but it's on the play, and we don't really want to trophy anything. This should be a Discipline Mulligan, but yeah, this should be a Discipline Mulligan. I don't think we're beating many decks with this hand. Yeah, sure, this is better. I'm gonna bottom Noble Hierarch. I could go... Actually, I might want to top Noble Hierarch. And I could go... I want to top Noble Hierarch because I could play turn 2 with this Blooming Marsh. So I can go. I was thinking I could go Shamley Events turn 1 and then turn 2 Thoughtseize plus Fatal Push, or cast Noble Hierarch. But it might just be better to just cast Noble Hierarch, and then if I draw another, then I can go. I could either Noble Hierarch or Fatal Push. So I like it on top. Wow, the Thalia Go is actually a tell. This is gonna be kind of rough because we don't know how this Melian Mage would probably name Fatal Push based on just this land here. But Thalia's Lieutenant is definitely the strongest card in the hand, so I might just take that. next turn we can play Noble Hierarch land, and the next following turn after that play Dark Confidant. I like Blooming Marsh with Thoughtseize and Noble Hierarchs. Being able to cast both of those, I think, is pretty big game. I don't want to push this Noble Hierarch here, so I'm just gonna play this our own Noble Hierarch and then play this to pass. And then hopefully our opponent doesn't name Fatal Push with Meddling Mage. And then hopefully we draw an untapped land and then we can play Bob plus push. Breeding Pool is interesting. I don't think a lot of humans plays Breeding Pool. Is he named Thalia or a Meddling Mage? Probably Meddling Mage. Yep. Hopefully, seeing the white, he names Path. He could also just Phantasm Image next turn. Oh, he named Path. Nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna hold up Fatal Push. This Bob. If he plays this Thalia, I could push this Meddling Mage. If he plays this Image, I'm definitely gonna push the Meddling Mage just so he doesn't name Fatal Push. Human is one of those matchups where it seems like we're favored, but we're actually probably unfavored, to be honest. We're slightly unfavored, sorry. They just have... Okay. I'm gonna save this fetch land just in case I draw another Fatal Push. And then if they have like a Mantis Rider, I could... is it gonna Image? 3 mana. Oh. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Seeing how I have a second Confidant in here. Well, that's awkward. He has a Phantasmal Image, first Reflector Mage too. See, if we drew Karn here, what would we get? Explosives? Well, I guess Wormcoil would be pretty damn good. No, not really, because they have Reflector Mage. Oh, Phantasm Image for Reflector Mage. Ouch. It's a big hit. It's probably saving the image to Reflector Mage. Something. Yeah, like nothing from our sideboard can really get us out of this, and they have Noble Hierarch to get under Ensnaring Bridge, which is super annoying. Just gonna have to play double Bob. Yeah, this isn't looking good for us for sure. And this is what I'm talking about, where post board, I like to bring in like 3 sweepers against humans, and then I can only bring in 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a pretty good attack. Don't want to trade my bobs for Reflector Mage. Go to 9. I think you just have to take it all. Good chump Athalia here. I think going to 9 is okay for a turn. I think I need to just draw cards. I'm gonna double block here, and I'm gonna be really sad. I don't think I'm gonna block. Bridge would be my best bet for sure, but I can't through this Thalia. Like, what's he doing? Okay, is he gonna pick Bob? Oh, that's an interesting line. I don't think my opponent needs to do that. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay. That was a really bad attack by my opponent. So I can just block here, and then I just end up taking just 1 total. Thank you, Shambling Vent. Okay. I still think that was a bad attack. I don't think you should just flat out just shouldn't have attacked Athalia. I think we need to play the Bob. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can, if we draw Karn, we can play Bridge through the Thalia. Okay. Those are really bad. Yeah, they weren't the best. Okay. Lingering Souls. I drew the Karn. But I can't play my hand out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that Thalia really screwed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't EE for 2. 3, 4, 5. I only have access to 1 fetch here. So 5, 1, 2. So I can't even EE. Am I just dead? Did I reveal my Karn too? I didn't reveal my Karn. That's good. So she doesn't know that I have Karn. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for Karn. Yeah, yeah, I'm dead. I need to draw Lingering Souls. And then, like, yeah, I'm just dead. See, that's why I don't like Bob there, because like it's kind of weird because like I could have drawn Bob, or sorry, I could have drawn Karn, but then I needed an out to play bridge, and Bob just goes, oh, you're just gonna draw more cards, and I can't play on my hand. I can't EE for 2 though. That's the problem. I can't EE for 2 and crack it. I didn't have enough mana. So here, just gonna bring in. They have Kai'So Freebooter. We can't block Kai'So Freebooter. That's fine. That's why I said we need a Lingering Souls. So here, this is what I'm saying, where our cyborg gets kind of messed up, where the amount of cards we can actually bring in is pretty low. We have 3 Fulminators for Tron, 2 Spell Bombs just to bring in normally, and then these 2 Brutalities and a Settle. And then this is kind of like our wish sideboard. Maybe we can take a card out for an actual card we can bring in. But the point is, like, it's just so diluted that I only end up bringing 3 cards for this matchup post board. So if we play a matchup that we have a lot of dead cards in, we don't have enough cards to board in that can, like, we're still gonna have a lot of bad cards post board, which is not where we want to be in mid range. So I feel like we gets better pre board with Karn, because we can tutor all this up. Post board, our deck's pretty suboptimal. I don't think there's any changes I would make other than that. Just pour out the Thoughtseizes. My goodness. Sure, removal. Could be worse. Bottom of the land. Yeah, this doesn't feel pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. How about a Bob here? Fatal Push is fine, I guess. We're gonna need a threat. Slamming a Bob here would have been really good. Then we can just get into a Reflector Mage and draw cards and get some pressure in, but what do you do? That's a fetch land mana base for humans? This is really interesting. Unless they put like Bloodmoon or something ridiculous. I'd be pissed. That card seems pretty good against us, seeing how we can't kill it. Oh my gosh. Is their hand like full of Reflector Mages? See anything? Oh my god, double RF champion? Oh man, this is awful. Can't even crack back with the Shaling event. Forest and pass. This is awkward, dude. If we just end up not drawing anything and they just win the game with double RX champion, that's gonna be insane. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. We need, like, Lingering Souls. We can chump these effectively. Do we have an answer? God, our hand is so awkward against theirs. I bet you their hand's full of like reflector mages and stuff. Do I want to just path here? I feel like I have to. We have plenty of room for other things. Oh, turn my desktop audio lower. There you go. That works good. It would have been better on turn 2, but I'll take it. Oh, it's like Spell Queller. Oh my gosh. I think I'm just gonna trophy here. Because I feel like if his hand's full of Spell Quellers, then we need to, I don't want to play into another one. Especially if I have no access to fetch lands. I'd rather just trophy now. Oh crap, did I not? Oh my god, I didn't cast my Tarmogoyf. Oh my god. This is why it's hard to stream and play at the same time. I always do that against Spellcaller. So annoying. They don't. Oh my goodness gracious. It's like spirit humans. That's why I have all these fetches. Yeah, I guess Tarmogoyf would have stabilized for me. Gosh darn it. It's a good draw, I guess. Hope he doesn't have another spell caller. Sure. Gosh darn it, that Tarmogoyf would have definitely turned the tables for us. Okay. Think I exile here? Let's see, why not? Just clicking through stuff. I should probably just I probably should have gotten that plains for settle. That's fine. So 4 cards in hand is probably all just like reactive stuff. Gosh darn it, that Tarmogoyf would have been pretty good. Yeah, I should have gotten that plains. That was a mistake there. I think I path and then start just cracking back with Shambling Vent. Oh Oh man, that was a stupid punt. Oh man. What's on my opponent's hand? He's just like not playing anything. See if he like paths this. Yeah, is his hand just like 4x path to exiles? Karn would be pretty bad here too, because I can't empty my hand out. Sure. Go fatal push. Okay, mana efficient here. Oh, he drew a spell color? Oh man. Yikes. Noble Hierarch. We need to settle here. This is a pretty free attack. I don't know if the Tarmogoyf would have. I'm trying to figure out if I didn't punt, if that Tarmogoyf would have made a difference. My opponent would have been an extra life. I would have gotten what? It's a 3 damage, so it's like it's been what, like 4 turns. So it's like 12 damage. I don't think that punt that I made is gonna cost me. I think I'm still gonna lose this game. I need to settle here. Wow. That's pretty good. Yeah, I guess my punt wouldn't have mattered here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I still need to settle. That's my only out. So, or I could go like removal spell. That's not a removal spell. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. 2, 3, 4. Oh man. Yeah, I needed to settle there. Oh, that feels bad. I don't think me punting that spell queller trigger mattered there, but that still feels bad. I think having that extra noble hierarch is getting kind of costly because now we just have too many mana sources. We have 27 mana sources, so like our action is actually pretty limited. I think cutting the souls for the hierarch was actually a wrong play, just because now we just have too much mana sources and not enough actual action. I think that was probably the wrong cut. I don't think this deck needs 4 Noble Hearts. I think that was incorrect. And the thing about it is, like, even if I top deck that Karn, I don't think it would have done anything. Getting Ensnaring Bridge is like I don't think Ensnaring Bridge would have done anything there. Especially against a Noble Hierarch deck, that just feels so bad. Like, we can't effectively empty our hand. Because the thing about Tron is at least Tron can empty their hand relatively quickly. They have a lot of like mana rocks and stuff, so if they get to that point, it's fine. Like, they can just slam their stuff onto the battlefield and it's okay. But us, like, we have reactive cards where if our reactive cards don't line up, then we can't really play. I think I'm gonna Fatal Push this guy now. This turns off like their Dwayne's Elite draws. It turns off a lot of other draws. And them playing Heritage Druid over Llanowells, that probably means that. Yeah, see, that's fine with me. I kind of want to draw a white source. See what they have in the Thoughtseize. Hopefully we can have like the Collector Company or something. Lead the Stampede a good one. Take that. They'll probably try to slam their Elvish Archdruid or a Dwynen's Elite here, and then we can just push the first Elite. So it kind of mitigates their draw. So we need to draw a white source here for these paths. And luckily Bob should help. Just run around a Dwynen's Elite, huh? Yeah, I think I can safely say that me punting that Goyf through the spell caller didn't cost me the game. I think I definitely still would have lost. Man, give me some white sources, please. 2, 3. If I play the other Bob. I'm gonna do. Why wouldn't you? Maybe I should attack with the first Bob, but I feel like I should try to block here if need be. Wow. No third land. Okay, there's my white source. Dream Tarmogoyf. I think it's safe to attack with one Bob here. Trade with the token's fine. Oh, he probably wants my own Bob to kill me. Whatever. So I reeled. So he knows, my opponent knows I have a Gauntlet Shrine. My opponent's like, oh, my opponent's on it. He probably was like, oh, I'm on Abzan now. There you go. Okay, attacking me. I didn't reveal path, so just all out attack, dude. Just do it. No all out attack. Interesting. This is me having a rule spells pretty high, I guess. I think I'm gonna path the archer now. My goodness. Definitely don't want to play the other Bob. I think I'm gonna attack with two creatures. Probably attack with both Goyfs. I could probably attack with both Goyfs and a Bob, and then play a Goyf, and then the most pressure in like this. Play the Goyf. Get that. So he knows I have a Bob. So he just still doesn't know I have a path open. But he knows 2 and 3 cards. Okay. Okay. Is he gonna attack? That's the question. Attack me. I think I'm gonna hold path here, and then I'm gonna just attack. Okay. Maelstrom Pulse is a good draw. One, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. I'm gonna pulse. I guess we can Inquisition. Inquisition's free. Our hand isn't that mana intensive right now. So let's get all the information. Okay. If I pulse the elites, he's forced to chump. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pulse the elites. And then attack 4, 8, 10, 12. Attack with all. He has to block 1. I could either attack with all, or I could attack with everything but a Bob. He still has to chump, and I have a Bob back to block. Let's think about this. So if we attack with all, he has to Probably block the sentinel with the boy if he takes 10. So if I attack with all, he has to double block. 4, 8. So 4, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so he has to block. So it's correct attack with all. And then we can see what his play is, and then we can always path our own Bob at the end of our turn, at the end of their turn. Yep. Should the fade 1 draw? We're gonna lose this game, aren't we? We're gonna lose this game. Just watch. I'm gonna pass my Bob, and I'm gonna flip a Karn. I'm gonna say no, so it leaves a basic forest in case we can flip it. Increases our chances. Bobby, one time Bobby. Oh, thank goodness. I drew a souls after too. Oh my god. That's insane. Okay, so do this. It's like these 3 cards always come against these creature decks, and brutality isn't really that great against creature matchups. It's good against elves, I guess, but like against like humans, brutality is just not that great. A disfigure, a 2-mana disfigure that's sorcerer speed just isn't that good. Excuse me. Kind of want to take out some number of discard and some number of veils. I think I can like shave. I'll go 2 veils and cut a Thoughtseize. Oops. But yeah, this isn't looking good, boys. Because I'm just like looking at scenarios where like Karn fetching a bridge would be good, and it just doesn't seem that good now. Like I'm running in the spots where it's just like, oh, okay, well I guess Ensnaring Bridge doesn't lock up the game against aggro decks, right? So we'll see. Oh, there's my boy, the Cell. I haven't really liked Solar Wreckage in Abzan, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like my opponents just play around it pretty well. I like the 7th edition Llanowar Elves the best. I think that looks the coolest. There's like a jillion Llanowar Elf arts though, but I'm gonna play the Windswept Heath over the Marsh Flats. I'm gonna fetch a Godless Shrine, but I think fetching a basic swamp is or we're gonna fetch a basic plains anyway. But I feel like being able to fetch a basic swamp is also, just in case, is a little bit more valuable than being able to fetch a basic forest in this matchup. The scavenging use, sure, like scavengers can gain a lot of life for us, but I don't think it's that crucial for us. Didn't attack with the Llanowar Elves. Why? It's interesting. And this is what I was saying, where see we drew the second white source for settle, so we can fetch a basic swamp with Marsh Flats, which is more important and less taxing our life totals than fetching. So like that's the little things that you have to kind of account for. Oh man. I think I have to path that guy now. I'm gonna play this Temple Garden because I don't want to play this Marsh Flats and fetch. I want to shock here, so if I end up wanting to settle next turn, it's not gonna be way too obvious if I shock a land, play a shock land and pass. That makes sense. So I'm gonna attack with this Goyf actually. Just to pull up appearances, like if I'm trying to set up the settle, like I don't want to like not attack here and then attack next turn and then play the settle. Like I feel like that's way too obvious. I want to show that I'm going to be aggressive here, so that when I attack with both Goyfs, they're not like, oh, what's going on? You know what I mean? It pulls up the appearance better. I guess I have to path this guy again and then play Liliana. I guess we're playing the side being of Protect the Liliana now. We're trading 3 mana for a token, which feels awful, but having a Planeswalk on the board makes this set a little bit more enticing for them to attack down. I think I'm just gonna wait on the attack. Oh my god, how many Beast Whisperers are you gonna draw? Jesus Christ. That sucks, that just makes our settle a little worse. A lot worse, actually. I think I'm gonna plus this Liliana to grow these Goyfs so they can get out of range, and then I'm gonna fetch a Karn. And I discard Scavenging Ooze to grow Goyf. Alright, here we go. See how good this card is. Yes, I would like to use this ability. I guess I can try it against Snaring Bridge. I don't know, I feel like Explosives doesn't do much. I feel like Ensnaring Bridge is the most impactful play. Let's do that. we have cards like Settle where we're just like, oh, we don't really want to play because. Oh no. That's scary. At least they put a sorcerer in the yard though. It's pretty good. Oh my god, he's gonna draw so many cards. Dude, how many Beast Whisperers is that? 3? Is that all 3 that I drew? Oh my god. Yeah, so we're gonna have to protect this Karn now. Oh, okay, well I guess Karn just won the match for us. Would I have been able to... I would play Bridge. We could have attacked down my Karn. I would have blocked, taking out my Karn down to 1. See, my opponent conceded too early. He could have attacked with these 3 guys at my Karn. I'd killed 2 elves. Karn would go down to 1. I would draw this card, play Ensnaring Bridge, plus, and he'd be able to still attack. I guess I would still have the Ensnaring Bridge locked, but I wouldn't be like egregiously ahead. I guess Karn fetching Bridge won me the game, I guess, but that yeah, I mean, I guess that's fetching Bridge is good, I guess. Well, I guess that's 1 for Karn, plus 1 for Karn. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning. Sure. What am I up against here? Birds of Paradise. I'm playing a Wire Can Pass. Whatever 3-drop they play, we can Fatal Push with Marshflats. There's like Value Town or something. Horizon Canopy, Birds of Paradise, Basic Forest. So I feel like it's like Green White Value Town or something. It's you. Okie dokie. So it's just Devoted Company. If he has a Devoted Druid in hand, it's probably wrong to play this first. Post-mortem lunge. Okay, so that makes me want to just play the Scavenging Ooze out now. Is he gonna lunge back the Recruiter? If I take the lunge, he can just play the Recruiter. I think I just take the Recruiter now. And then hold up. And not play the Scavenging Ooze, hold up mana. And hope he doesn't lunge this Recruiter right now, because I don't think that's a good target. That's fair. I really like this Birds of Paradise art. This art's one of the best. I like this and the 7th. This one's good too. They're all good birds. There's no bad Birds of Paradise art. Sure. I wonder if my phone is just playing slow, or is it my internet? Hopefully it's not my internet. Nope, just my opponent. Can get X equals 3. I don't think he can win right now, right? Should probably just Fatal Push this Vizier. That's fine. Play Scavenging Ooze, and then just hold up Ooze mana. It's going okay. I lost round 1 to humans with like a weird sideboard plan. And then I beat L's last round. My opponent conceded game 2 to Karn plus Bridge. So I guess it did something there. This is round 3. That was a good draw. I think I'm gonna wait on Karn. I guess I could just get Lattice. Go to 3. Yeah, I guess I could just get Lattice. I think it's safe to attack with my Scoos though. Yeah, I think it's safe to attack with the Scoos. And then, yeah. Yeah, I think it's safe to attack with Scoos here. Oh yeah, no, for sure. So I think I get last, and the next turn I can just if I draw an unattacked land, then last just wins the game. Okay. I think I'm gonna fatal push here though. Just so if I slam the lattice next turn, my opponent can't do anything. I guess he could lunge. I guess he could lunge, huh? No, but he can't attack though. I think I do want to take this bird down. I should have pushed the hierarch. That's what I should do. No, I don't think it matters. Yeah, let's just protect the card. I have removal for trophy too, it doesn't matter. Okay, well. Okay, well, that made life easy. Forgot that was game 1. Just bringing the brutalities, I guess. I guess you can bring in the spell bombs because they have post-mortem lunge. Person's like, why is everyone just jamming Karn and everything? Probably just board out the Lilianas. Post-mortem lunge, huh? You board out the souls. Thing about that, the Vizier combo is Pithing Needle doesn't do anything. Or I guess I can, huh? I guess I can name Devoted Druid. Because the untapped ability, it stops the untapped ability. Never mind. So I guess I can name Devoted Dread. I guess I can just board out Lingering Souls. That's become a grind fest though. Yeah, I feel like I can just board out like 2 souls and 2 veils and call it a day. Because I think I want my discard in this matchup. Especially when it's like a turbo version. Where they have like post-mortem lunge. Sure. I got Karn. What could go wrong here? Excuse me. I could probably fetch Temple Garden with this land. Because I have plenty of black sources here with the basic swamp in hand. Sure. Give me 1 second. I think my car is ready to get picked up. Bye. Sweet. Had to go get my car, get maintenance, so I woke up early. I think I'm gonna escalate here. Try to nab like a collected company or a cord or even just like that post-mortem lunch card. Escalate. Probably discard this one set of teeth. I don't know how grindy this deck gets post-board, but what the fuck? That card looks pretty good. I'm gonna take this card. Yeah, that card's pretty good. Just take that combo pieces. Ditching this one sub teeth was actually bad because now I can't. I have to like shock to hold up path, which isn't the best. Sure. Oh, Bobby. Hey, Bob. Place tapped. Oh, I guess they can post more on lunge and then I'd lose the game. That was actually a punt. I should have played this untapped. If they've dropped post more lunge, then I'm dead. Don't draw post more on lunge. Oh, I'm gonna get punished, aren't I? Oh, I'm gonna get punished. Okay, cool. Wow, he's cracking. I would think he'd want to play this. Or I guess he's going for postmortem lunge. Okay, that's fine. So I didn't get punished there. Play Bobby Hill. Let's not get punished again. I don't know what land I'm gonna get, so let's do this. I think I might want to. Oh, maybe I should have pathed here. I think I'm gonna trade here. That's fine. That is fine. Hmm. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. I guess I can just get explosives for 2. I just get lattice here. Lattice doesn't. I can't protect my Karn though. That's the problem. Might have just have to get bridge. And path my vizier. The vizier. This is so weird. Playing this card in this deck. It just doesn't feel right. I think it's good. That was a good draw too. Can't tag a Karn down. It's gonna take 2 turns for us to get lattice. So we're actually like pretty. Like we don't have this game locked up for sure. If I knew I was running that Goif, I would have definitely fetched lattice last turn, but because like if I play lattice now, I can't. If I didn't draw this Goif, I can't protect it. Well, even then, I couldn't even cast Goif if I wanted to play lattice, so it's probably correct just to get bridge. Might have been correct just to get engineer explosives. That might have been another one. That would have been good. Maybe engineer explosives was a better call. Because I don't think their combo needs to attack. So I probably played that wrong. Probably should have gotten engineered explosives. Uh-oh. Okay. I could probably play the spell bomb, crack it, see what I draw, and then if I have to, I could pop this. Yeah, let's do that. Play a spell bomb. If I draw a removal spell, I can safely just untap that, just plus Karn. That was not a removal spell. So let's Inquisition here. Tireless Tracker. I think I take the tracker. What can he search for though? I guess I could plus and then hope to fade a draw here. Yeah, I think I take the finale plus and then hope to dodge, and then the next turn I can get lattice. Yeah, so I'm gonna take the finale here. Don't really care about tracker. I'm gonna plus here, and then I'm gonna get lattice next turn. Sure. So I need like trophy in response or something. Yeah, so if this resolves, it's pretty good. So yeah, this is so dirty, dude. This is so dirty. It's so dirty. Oh man. This is so dirty. This is not the kind of magic that I'm used to. The problem I have with this deck though is once we get this lock-in, I feel like there's no way to win the game. That's why I was proposing with Flying Delver in the chat. I wanted to get walking ballista instead of one coil engine. I might do that in the next league, just because like once we have the lock in, there's no real way for us to win. We could win via lingering souls, getting under the bridge, but I ported it out, so I really don't have a way to win the game. Excuse me. I could probably, yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to win the game either. I could probably just Liliana and then ultimate somehow. I don't know. I'd have to make a weird pile with Liliana, but yeah. I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom and then make some Pop Tarts. I'll be right back. So just to recap, I lost to humans. I might have misclicked. I misclicked. I killed the spell queller, but I didn't recast my Tarmogoyf fan. I don't think that will cost. I don't think that cost me the game, but I beat elves, and I beat Vizier Coco post-mortem lunge version, which is more all in combo than anything. Although my elves opponent had a chance to kill the Karn, I think he conceded too preemptively. I think if versus a better player, I think that lock would have been as good. I mean, my record's 2-1, but I don't think the card is that good in mid-range. I guess Cyber Plan's pretty awful. I don't think I like Collective Brutality. Sure. It's like Jund. Sure. You got thoughts. Yeah, overall, I'm not really that impressed with Karn. Probably make this change. It was like 8 rack. Which 8 rack, my hand does absolutely nothing. I'm gonna play the Catacombs here. I'm gonna fight Scholar Shrine. Lighting. I'm gonna turn this light off. Oh, okay. That one didn't do anything. Okay. So I think it's a rack that doesn't have any of its like rack pieces. Oh man. That was the card I was trying to dodge here. Just Thoughtseize here. What do you have? Guess I'll take the Planeswalker. Good trophy now. I think I play land because he's gonna make me sacrifice all these hands with small box. I mean, he knows I have Fatal Push, I think. Lingering Souls, where are you? I'm gonna hold off on this heart. I got Karn named Mutable. the pithing needle. That seems pretty good. Yes, I would like to use Karn's ability. So he has to smallpox at least once. Otherwise, I withdraw a line next turn. I could play last. What in my sideboard can get me better than this? Yep. This faded push is kind of worthless now. Onto's Last Reckoning, huh? Liliana of the Veil. I think I'm gonna Hierarch and then Liliana plus I could just not. I don't want to get EE for one and then blow up my own needle. That's awkward because there's nothing in my sideboard that stops Arak's plan, really. Because Witchbane Arm doesn't stop this. So I really don't know what I can get here. He's probably gonna smallpox me. He's like sandbagging the smallpox. I could also just like get the Witchbane Orb and then just start racing. That's until my next turn, so smallpox would kill it. I think I just. Oh, I feel like I should fetch something, but there's nothing I can fetch. I could get a smell bomb. Could just get a spell bomb. Try to dig for something. Yeah, this Karn, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's untuned, but I feel like this Karn doesn't do anything right now. Oh, I just got spell bomb. I don't know what else to get. We don't have lands for. I just got spell bomb. I also just crack it now. My opponent probably doesn't have a land because he didn't retrace with this. So maybe I just crack it now. I think I just play Hierarch here. Bait the Smallpox and then. That third Souls would have been very helpful if I swapped that I made. Okay. Hopefully he sacks this Meter Vault. Fatal Push. You did. Okay, that's good. So now I can get EE next turn. Aww. Yeah, so I have to get EE now. So now I feel like whatever I draw, I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna play the Hierarch and Goyf, and then that way that makes sense. So I can play around Liliana. And this also plays around. If I keep a card in that plays around Liliana the Veil, and it plays around all the rack pieces. So they if they top deck the rack, I only take 1 damage. If they top deck Shrieking Affliction, doesn't do anything. That's fine. So I'm not gonna play. It doesn't matter what I have. I'm not gonna play it. Attack Goyf. A big boy Goyf here. Land, creature, sorcery, instant, artifact, planeswalker. Wow, at 1 life. Well, Karn did a lot of work there. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. I guess I board in brutalities and fulminators. I guess I don't want these removal spells. Guess I board in spell bombs for like Raven's Crime and stuff. I don't like veils either. So I guess I bring in. I guess this is fine. Excuse me. Guess I could. I don't want to keep in Fatal Push. Seems wrong. Ugh. Do I just board in Witchbane over here? Just to like stop Thoughtseize and stuff? Like I've never fetched for it. I just board in. Stops Raven's Crime. I don't think I've ever fetched for it, but I feel like we can push board it in. Probably just keeping a Fatal Push for Mutable, I guess. I don't know. Or a Path. Keeping Path. Seems fine. Seems like a good hand. They're gonna Thoughtseize me. Probably hit my Thoughtseize. Place tapped. I don't think my opponent would just smallpox me just to Stone Rain me, but you never know. I guess if he does that, maybe playing the fetch would have been better, but I kind of want to keep my white sources intact. Sure. He's just going to double discard spell me. I mean, you take the Tarmogoyf here. I don't know what you wouldn't. I just try to protect the Beta Wall. But I don't know. I don't know. Sure. I guess because he has Fatal Push. Sure. Playing the heart kind of plays into a Veil, but I feel like if they have a Veil, they'd just play it in plus anyway, so I'll just play it out. Force them to minus, I guess. lands are pretty valuable, I think. Sure. Lingering Souls kind of makes this matchup a lot easier for us because we can discard it and then keep cards in hand and pressure them. It also protects us from Liliana. I think he has like a Fatal Push or something in hand. I feel like it. Sure. Yep. Smelt it. Sure. I'm gonna play a Shambling Vat. I feel like it'll tip the races for us. Okay. What could he have in his hand? He doesn't want to play. The rack. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Probably name. Is he gonna name Shambling Vat just to buy time? Seems fine. If he names Karn, that'd be hilarious. Yep, he names Shambling Vat. That's fine. That's probably what he drew, or had previous turn and didn't want to name Shambling Vat. Oh, that's awkward. So I have 4 turns. So we're pretty well positioned here. Like, we have a bunch of cards in hand to protect us. There's 2 play Scoos. If he retraces this, it's fine, because I have a green source to fetch. Go to the Scavenging Ooze. It's fine. Got this game in the bag. Yada yada yada. Go to Forest. I'll eat a Fulminator Mage. Eat Noble Eric. Well, that's good. So we lost to humans, beat elves, 8 rack, and devoted druid. Seems pretty decent. Yeah, I made the swap here. I put 3 souls back. I'm not sure about the Bob. I think I can probably cut this Witchbane Orb for something else. Or this one core. I think I want this change here, just so I have an alternate win con. Once I get the lock in place, just so I have a way to win. I don't think Collective Brutality is where you want to be in the sideboard. I feel like I guess we have to, because we just need like, so we have what, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 slots, 8 slots, sorry. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we have 7 slots for our Karn Wishboard and 8 slots for like cards we can bring in. I feel like maybe this card's too cute. But like, if fixers are bad matchups though. Or maybe what we need to do is we just need to ramp up to get Lattice. And maybe that's the only way we can win that game against like Tron or something. I don't know. I feel like there still needs to be a lot of fine tuning with this list. But so far I felt good, I guess. Got a lot of interaction. Turn 1 push, turn 2 go, turn 3 Liliana Veil. Seems good to me. Let's keep that. Hopefully play against some sort of mid-range or creature deck. Or our hand ends up nicely against Burn. Sounds good to me. Turn 2 Veil them. To play Eidolon, that's a fine exchange for me. I think we turn 2 Veil here. It's just so powerful. Drawing both our Blooming Marshes is very fortunate for us as well. Start pressuring their hand. I discard Souls. And next turn we can go Goif and Souls. Yeah, something like Burn, I feel like Karn just isn't that good. Just too slow. Oh. Okay. Okay. It's pretty good for us. They have 1 card. The race. No creature in the yard, which is interesting. Makes our goalie feel a little slower. Seven. I think we can race this. Get a higher back to block. I don't want to play anywhere fetch lands. I guess it doesn't hurt. Just in case we need the mana for some reason, we can get like Karn or something. But even then, I would just Karn and then. Okay. Well, that made our clock. Didn't change our clock. We need a threat here. That's not named Dark Confidant. We need a whiff on a lot of draw steps here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I think Witchbane Arbor, I think I just want to play it all. I don't know. Spread out the Thought Season and the Dark Confidants. One more card to bring in. So this is how it works. Like I feel like we don't have enough cards to bring in. Maybe I should go like two Thoughtseize 4 Inquisitions for something like Burn, and then I can just, and like this would be fine. Maybe I want just Witchbane Orb, just period. They want explosives. Settle has been, I haven't had a chance to cast Settle. It doesn't feel great against humans and elves since they don't really attack with everything. This is a good hand. Oh, did I board in with Chain Orb? I did, huh? Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's good. Sorry. I feel like you need to run Settle or something like Damnation just because you have Hierarchs, but it doesn't. It definitely doesn't feel good. It feels fine. You have to set it up. Because I was setting up a game with like Cellular Wreckage against Elves earlier, and then I just ended up just getting Karn and then Snaring Bridge, and Cell just didn't do anything. Cell is actually kind of bad with Ensnaring Bridge because it's a reactive card, and sometimes you just can't. Like you kind of have to cash it in earlier than you want to like play a bridge later and then like lock the board down, which I guess isn't that bad. But Grim Lava Mancer's cute. I like it. So I can next turn like get Witchbane Orb, which is pretty cool. Sure. think I'm gonna fetch swamp here. What's cool is I can also get Wormcoil Engine if my opponent opts to not take this Karn down. I'm not like that. Karn's pretty good. I didn't have that much optimism going into this, but Karn's pretty good here, especially with Hierarchs. Oh, he's choosing me. Wow. He should probably bolt this guy, because if not, then I can just get a Lattice next turn and win the game. Wow. Okay. Okay, that was not a good play by my opponent because just gonna get this Lattice. Good game. this is not fair. It's just not fair. This is worth a screenshot. Who said mid-range can't turn for a Lattice here, dude? Come on. Come on. Oh man. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we're not playing against the best of players. If like against a good burn player, they would have definitely taken the Karn down. And then, I mean, we still have a Witchbane Orb. Like, fetching a Witchbane Orb is big game for sure. And we just have to handle their creatures. Noble Hierarchs definitely helped. Sure. This hand has no Blooming Marsh, which is awkward. We actually should have mulliganed this hand. This is actually a pretty bad hand against burn. We have way too many reactive cards to creatures, that's the thing. Wow. I feel like try to figure out how much damage, least damage we can take. I think we need to fetch a swamp here. I want to fetch a Overgrown Tomb, but we really have to be conservative with our life total here. Guess I'll trophy the sphere. Go 7. I think I'm gonna wait on it because I'm gonna just play E next turn anyway. So me like a collect brutality like right now. It's the only way we're winning this game. Man, not looking good. A Karn might be good actually next turn, just because we can Karn and then get a Witchbane Orb and then play next turn and then hopefully have no creatures. That's the only way I can see winning this game. That should have been a mulligan for sure. We should have mulliganed that hand. Okay. Brutality. The thing about this deck though is since we're taking out like tireless trackers and like a top and like Kalidas, we're summing up for Karn, so we actually don't have that many cards that clock our opponent. So like unless we have a Tarmogoyf, like we're kind of screwed here. So we're kind of sacrificing more threat density for a card that just kind of locks our opponent out, which might not be the best thing for us, like in this matchup. We should probably have Collective Brutality because it's pretty bad. Like this hand should have been a mulligan anyway, I just wasn't thinking. Like I'm pretty sure we're just... Whoa, we're not dead? Wow. We're not dead. What does our opponent have? Just lands? Our opponent has to have lethal. Has to. Wow, no end step. We are live. We need a brutality. Oh man. It's gross. Um... 2, 3. They obviously have a land in hand, so I think we need to. I think we ditch the trophy. I think it's too late for that. We need a brutality here. Come on, brutality. Karn doesn't do anything either. Path to exile. Yeah, we just see my opponent draw more of those cards. Please don't. Please don't. We need a clock here. Oh, Seeing Blaze. Good game. That would have been too slow. I mean, I shouldn't have kept the hand anyway, but yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to work on this more. But 3-2 is not bad. It's just a friendly league though, and I feel like a lot of our opponents didn't play that great either. Like our Elves opponent, I think had a chance to not just have to snap concede. There are I feel like there's pros and cons to this version. Like you kind of have like the Splinter Twin-esque side win con where you can just go Karn into Lattice and just literally just win the game. Like you just win the game, and that's something powerful that mid-range generally doesn't have access to. On the flip side, you lose a lot of clock in this deck. If you, I feel like this deck tries to go more towards the prison element more than anything in those kind of matchups, which I don't think that's the most optimal. Because like if you look at it this way, we're cutting tireless trackers and either Cletus or Siege Runner for the Karns. So you're taking out significant, or Grimflayers, right? Like instead of Karns, you might have Grimflayers, tireless trackers, or Cletus or Siege Runner. So you're taking out significant clocks in this deck. So if you don't have a Tarmogoyf, like you're like Dark Confine is slow, Lingering Souls is slow, Scavenging Ooze can in those non-interactive matchups can be pretty slow. It can just be a 2/2 bear more often than not. So you're sacrificing. I feel like you're sacrificing going under a lot of decks, like decks like Tron and Valakut, where you need the speed. You want like another threat. In contrast, you're winning the late game with Karn. So I don't know. I feel like there could be a lot of tweaks to make to the list. Like I'm glad I just did it friendly because we can kind of settle inks and tweaks and stuff. So, but other than that, depending on what people think, you guys can. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I'm gonna let it marinate a little bit. I'm gonna probably talk to Flying Dover, see what he thinks, and then go from there. I don't know if we want to continue working this. I just don't know if it. Like you're gonna have the ceiling where you just auto win the game with Karn, but there's also the floor of just like the card doesn't do anything, and the format's really fast. You're not gonna be able to interact with your opponent. So, but yeah, well, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this league with Karn. Hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend, and I have an announcement on Tuesday that should be pretty exciting. I think it's Tuesday. This week? Um, that should be pretty exciting for my channel. I'll try to stream sometime this week. Try to stream weekly from now on, but I've just been really busy with work and life and stuff. But I hope you guys all have a good weekend. If you guys want to support the channel, you guys can follow me on Twitter and Twitch. It's Twitch. Obviously, if you just follow the channel, you guys are watching me now. But if you guys are watching this on YouTube, you guys can follow me on twitch.tv/KODiamonds, and then my Twitter handle is twitter.com/KODiamonds22. But yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning in. Hope you guys have a great weekend and take it easy. Bye.